Hey everyone! Welcome to another Stonehearth Desktop Tuesday! Ever since last summer, we've become increasingly aware that though Stonehearth has a number of gameplay systems inside of it, survival, combat, building, etc., that these systems don't tie together in a reinforcing way, and there's not much depth to the amount that you as a player can optimize your town based on your desired playstyle. Fixing this is going to take a lot of work, but we intend to start in Alpha 20 by re-examining the hearthling morale and happiness system. In Alpha 19, happiness is affected only by very basic things, whether or not you eat, whether or not you sleep in a bed, and whether or not you've been menaced by monsters. Happiness is reported not on the individual level, but at the town level in the journal, and the only effect of happiness at the moment is that sometimes everyone is so depressed that you can't get new hearthlings during the daily update. In Alpha 20, our team's goal is to begin to expand the things that affect happiness, so that it can become a mechanism by which you are continuously challenged to optimize and improve your town across all systems. For example, haven't you ever wished that your hearthlings had a reason to build nice houses and spacious indoor caves? In Alpha 20, Richard and Albert have teamed up to create the concept of hearthling personal space. If a hearthling is in a cramped location for an extended period of time, their happiness may slowly decrease. If a hearthling is in a good-sized interior room, their happiness may slowly increase over time. The goal of this is to make sure that you as a player get to think about the size and space you allocate and plan out for your hearthlings. When you first start a game, for example, it might be really important for everyone just to get indoors at night. You might create a simple room or a cave with 4 beds inside, and just getting everyone in there will improve happiness a great deal compared to spending the entire night outside. However, an even better happiness state may arise from giving hearthlings spacious individual living quarters, so that in the long term, you'll want to widen tunnels or expend resources to build bigger buildings. How does a hearthling know if they're in a cramped or spacious place? Well, as you can see in this debugging visualization, Albert casts 9 rays of a certain length out from a hearthling's midpoint, 1 in each cardinal and a half direction and 1 straight up. The rays come together to form a polygon around the hearthling, and the volume of this polygon is correlated with how much space the hearthling feels is around itself. If a ray hits a non-pathable object like a wall, the ray will be shortened and the polygon's volume will become smaller. An awesome side effect of this mechanism is that rooms with windows, especially bedrooms with windows, will make hearthlings happier than rooms without windows. On the flip side, a hearthling who spends all day mining in a very cramped tunnel may end the day crankier than she began it. What you're looking at right now is just the tech prototype for this feature. We still need to do a lot of tuning to actually make it feel right in the game. For example, Richard and Allie will work together to make sure the default housing templates create a happiness level suitable to the quality and value of those houses. We also need to make sure that the optimizations are complex and multidimensional. For example, that there isn't just one size of a house or cave that's always the right answer. Finally, this feature, personal space, should be just one area on which you as a player can choose to optimize your town. Our ideal system would include lots of different dimensions on which you can improve happiness, like food type, or beautiful surroundings, or shelter, or friendship and safety, so that your town can be your town, calibrated along your personal playstyle preferences. And that's it for this week. When Alpha 20 lands on Steam Unstable, we look forward to finding out how the new happiness and density calculations are working out for you. Leave us your thoughts here in the comments or on our forum at discourse.stonehearth.net. See you next week!